Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to VVHL Wednesday Night Hockey. I am your host, Wax Poetic, and I am going to be rolling solo, which I don't mind. I like our alone time. Let me know if my microphone is sounding all right. I got a new one today. I messed with it a bunch. I clicked on a lot of buttons. I think it's sounding pretty good, but I'm going to need you guys to let me know if I'm coming in loud and clear here. But yeah, let's hop right into it, dude. We got a fantastic night of hockey. It is Wednesday night. Loud and clear? No, Luigi, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Even though I'm still mad at you for what you did to me last night and sending me little messages in the background, messing with my brain. Nah, it was a good game. You guys played great. But yeah, let's hop into it. We're going to take a look at the games that are going to be happening tonight, and then we're going to look at the standings and see where everybody is at right now. We've only got 9 games left. So a possible 27 points out there on the line. So we'll take a look at the standings and see what that means for some of these teams. But let's hop right into it. 9:15, we got the Tribe facing off against the Snipers. That's going to be a huge game. We got the Silver Foxes and the War Boys. We got Sewer Kings Money Shots, Port City Flames, and the Slicers. We got the Lost Boys facing those Hangry Moose. We got Gotham City going up against the Mycocks. We got the Bravehearts facing down the Dragons. And we got the Blackguard looking to take on the Degenerates. Moving on to 9:45, we got the Slicers trying to take on the Money Shots there. See if they can down them. We got the Port City Flames facing off against those pesky Sewer Kings. The Hangry Moose will try to take on the War Boys. We got the Lost Boys taking on the Silver Foxes. Looking good. We got the Mycocks taking on the Snipers. Gotham City will take on the Tribe. The Degenerates will face the Blue Dragons. We got the Black Guard taking on the Brave Hearts. Then in the 10-15 final slot there, we got the Sicilian Slicers taking on the Sewer Kings. Port City Flames will take on the Money Shots. The Hangry Moose will take on those Sly Foxes. We got the Lost Boys taking on the War Boys. It's the Battle of the Boys. That'll be a good one. The Mike Hawks taking on the Tribe. Gotham City will look to take on the boys from South Beach. The Degenerates will face off against the Bravehearts, and the Black Guard will take on the Blue Dragons. Here is the standings here. Let's take a look. So South Beach, no surprise there, hanging out up on top with 62 points. Definitely playoff bound. I think it's probably impossible for them not to be. Let's see, 27 points. Yeah, I don't. Well, no. I mean, they'd have to basically shit the bed and have everybody else run the table. But I think they're probably going to end up in the playoffs there. And right below them at 54 points, we got the Sewer Kings. Not too far behind them in third place. We got the Blackguards sitting there at 50 points. Gotham City at 49. The Bravehearts at 48. Blue Dragons, 47. Tampa at 46. And the Silver Foxes at 41. So right now, oh, and Port City at 41 as well. So I think those are the 18s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Port City and the Silver Foxes tied for 41. I don't know what the game break decider would be for those two teams, but that's kind of where the playoff ends there. Hangry Moose are right on the outside looking in at 40 points. We got the Slicers not too far behind them at 36. Degenerates at 35. Warboys at 30. Lost Boys at 28. Money Shots at 22. And the Mike Hawks at 19. So I think, let's see, we got 27 points. No, even the Mike Hawks could theoretically still make the playoffs if they go undefeated here in the last 3 nights of hockey and everybody else loses. But I don't think that's statistically possible. So I would say they're probably out of it. Portage as well could potentially be out of it. We got Outcast Avenger in the chat giving the old salute. Can't wait to see you out there on the ice, buddy. It's going to be a treat. But yeah, that is the standings. We will see after tonight kind of where that shakes out. I know there's been a lot of back and forth here between some of these teams, and it looks like there's quite kind of a logjam there. Right after the second place Sewer Kings, they're all kind of separated by a point there. Blackguard, Gotham, Bravehearts, Blue Dragon, and Tribe. So I would imagine there'll be some shifting there as well. We'll see who can climb up and maybe secure a top 4 advantage there in the playoffs. But yeah, it's gonna be fun going down to the wire here. Teams coming in and out. Hangry Moose definitely, I think they were in the playoffs in the standings before last night, so they slid out. But I'm sure they just acquired recently ISO, so I'm sure. I don't think we've seen him play yet. He probably played tonight, but get him in there, and hopefully the Hangry Moose can bounce back up into a playoff spot. Slicers as well. This is kind of their MO. They'll find their rhythm, and I'm sure playoffs are something that they are eyeing as well, and not too far behind them, the Degenerates. So we'll see. Everybody past the Degenerates have their work cut out for them. War Boys, Lost Boys, Money Shots, and Mike Hawks. They got to put in a lot of work here if they want to go to the playoffs this season. So we will keep an eye on them. And I know the War Boys and Lost Boys do play each other tonight, so that could actually be a pretty fundamental game, depending on how next week plays out. That game between those two, if they do end up kind of going on a late season run here, trying to get into the playoffs, that game tonight could actually be pretty pivotal. The Battle of the Boys is what it shall be deemed, because I declare it to be so. Yeah. But I don't know. It's just me, so I'm just going to ramble on here. Let me pull up the games that we're going to be watching tonight so I can talk about those. All right. So it looks like as far as the games that we're going to be trying to watch tonight, obviously with streams kind of going in and out and there being connection issues and stuff, it might change, but we're going to be tuning into the South Beach Snipers and the Tampa Bay Tribe, and that is going to be a barn burner. I have a feeling that'll be one for the ages. We've got the War Boys facing off against the Silver Foxes. That'll be a really good game, and considering the Silver Foxes are kind of hanging on there right now, at least, depending on how the shit, what is that? What is that word? Why am I blanking on this? The tiebreaker. There we go. The tiebreaker between them and I forgot who they were tied with. Back to the standings here. Them and the Port City Flames, what that tiebreaker looks like, that'll probably determine who's in and who's out. But either way, they're on the cusp there of being in the playoffs, and the War Boys are going to need to put in some work here if they want a playoff opportunity this season. So that'll be a good one to watch. Then we're going to be looking at the Hangry Moose and the Lost Boys, which if ISO is out there on the ice tonight, that'll be homecoming for him. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. The Lost Boys will be playing at the Hangry Moose Arena. I don't know what it's called. It's probably something about a moose, Northern Exposure Arena, something like that. But yeah, they'll be facing off there. So, it'll be interesting to see how ISO plays against his former team. He is out there on the ice. And then we're going to have the Blue Dragons facing off against the Bravehearts. So that'll be a very interesting one as well, especially for two teams, the Bravehearts, who have been playing really, really well. And the Blue Dragons not far behind them, 1 point behind them in the standings there. So that'll be an interesting one, and definitely a potential playoff matchup moving into the, after next week when we move into the playoffs. So for game 2, we're going to watch the Portage Money Shots take on the Sicilian Slicers. It'll be a big game for the Slicers. Can't sleep on those Money Shots. They are a dangerous team, and the Slicers need all the wins they can get right now, sitting outside of the playoffs at 36 points. So some big games for them. We got the Sewer Kings facing off against Port City Flames. That'll be another really good game, especially seeing where those two teams are sitting in the standings right now. That could be potentially a first round matchup if they do both make the playoffs. So that'll be a fun one to watch. And then we're going to watch the Gotham City Rollers take on the Tribe. Another really good matchup there. Yeah, that could also potentially be a first round matchup if they kind of stay around where they're at in the standings as of now. So that'll be a fun one to watch. And then the Blue Dragons versus the Degenerates. Another really good one. The Blue Dragons have kind of surged and then kind of fallen back a little bit and then surged. And for the Degenerates, they're kind of in the same situation as the Slicers. They need all the wins they can get facing off against a pretty tough team in the Blue Dragons. So we'll see if maybe the Degenerates can steal a game there and, help make their playoff bid a reality. Moving into game 3, we're going to take a look at the Portage Money Shots versus the Port City Flames. We're going to see the Silver Foxes facing off against the Hangry Moose. That'll be a really good one. The Hangry Moose right now currently sitting just outside of the playoffs, and the Silver Foxes sitting 1 point ahead of them as of right now. So that could be potentially a big swing for the Hangry Moose as well. And then we're going to watch the Battle of the Boys. We're going to watch the War Boys and Lost Boys that I already kind of talked about. Those two teams, both teams sitting near each other, both really want to get into the playoffs. If one of them does, this game could be one of the deciding factors to who actually makes that happen. And then the South Beach Snipers versus Gotham City Rollers. So two teams that are currently sitting in the top 4 right now. Gotham City could potentially move up too, depending on how they do in the first 2 games. So watching both those two teams face off against each other is always a treat. And I, for one, cannot wait to see that. So that is what we were going to be bringing you for all 3 game slots in the quad box, because that's how we do here at the VVHL. It's Nitro in the chat giving us a little siren, purple heart, and then what is that, a teddy bear? Is that Ted? What is he doing? He's doing something inappropriate. But I love it, and I'm here for it. So, good little gif. I'm going to pop up these games here. It looks like we got a lot of teams already. Let me do a little refresh here. Silverside Hockey is out to lunch or something. Offline. Why are they always offline? I don't think they turn that stuff on until the last second. Let me check my DMs here real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Media chat. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Yeah, we're good. Let's switch on over. Huh. Looks like South Beach was playing the Blue Dragons in a friendly little scrim. They've since quit that one out. I hope they lost all their RP. Silverside Hockey, if you're out there, buddy, turn your stream on, homie. We got people who want to watch you play some hockey. Pretty sure that's Sean, right? That's Sean or is it Dan? It could be Dan. I don't know. Silverside, Silver Foxes. Dan likes the color silver. I'm going to go with Dan. I think that's Dan's account. What do you guys think? Silver or gold? I've always been a silver person. I'm not really a fan of the gold. I know it's worth more, so technically it's more valuable. But in terms of jewelry and stuff, I've never really been a fan of the gold. I don't know. I like the color of the silver. It's just it's a little bit more slick. Vroom Vroom Hockey League coming in here. Give Wax all the love. Triple purple hearts. You know, because they said it, you have to do it. So send it my way. I've also been getting messages from people asking me if this is my real name. Oh my god, you son of a bitch. Hold on a second. I gotta write this guy back. It's actually somebody I worked with. I thought they were trying to scam me, so I did some research. I was like, what is it like when someone sends you a text message and asks, is this, and then provides your real name? And I'm not, I didn't respond back or anything, but I'm like, oh, that's fucking great. Some random person from God knows where knows my real name and my phone number. I think they try to get you to respond to it so they know it's a live number so they can keep spamming you, or they can, I guess try to manipulate you more or something. But this is actually somebody I work with. They're just fucking with me. He then said, this is Jake with State Farm. He wanted to talk about my car's extended warranty. No, my name is not really Wax. Though that would be weird if it was. Have you ever met a Wax? I don't know. That would be strange. I would imagine they wouldn't like their name very much. If their name was Wax Poetic, that would be objectively pretty cool. But that'd have to be their full name. All right, we got Tampa. We got South Beach. Oh my gosh, they're just starting already. I'm not even ready. What is this? Why are some streams paused? All right, I got to do a quick refresh. I'm sorry. We're going to get this figured out. We're going to get this locked in. We're going to get the quad box dialed in. Oh, he lost connection. Okay, I thought that just froze over there, but no, apparently not. Oh, no. We got DBC on a breakaway. We got Dunk shutting the door. You didn't want to see that. JG. Got Nate Farms out there. Got DBC. Ooh. Let's see if Nate Farms has a hangover from hanging out with Aquino last night. You try. We got a goal in the Tampa game. It's like a nice little 1-2 shot. Let me try removing it and then adding it. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know. The stream for y'all does not seem to be working. Ooh. Shake and bake. Getting a goal up there. Real name, Shake. Shake 'em cook. Use mediocre. Alrighty. Will do. Mediocre's offline. We got the Bravehearts and the Blue Dragons. Looking to set up. We got the Lost Boys and the Angry Moose. We got Mediocre Client. We got Oscar the Grouch down there. Looking good, though, dude. Flush with cash. Rolling in those Benjis. Nate Farms takes a shot on Donk. Donk shuts the door. Cook. Heading up. Shake. Shake. Phil Kid snipes it. Short side. And it goes in. Good shot there. Hicks the Funk. Phil Kid. Real name. Where'd I put my pen? There it is. Good defense there by the Tribe. They are down 3-0, but as I've said, that is the worst lead in NHL 25. I feel like that is where the game decides the other team needs to get back into it. JG looking to make that happen. Takes a short side shot on Dunk, but he's got it. Don't want to ignore these other two teams here. We got Crave Dodge, we got Mayers, we got Leroy Jenkins out there. Putting one in, it's Mayers. He's been dangerous lately. DBC, meanwhile, for Tampa, like I said, clockwork. I might have superpowers. I'm not sure. But he puts it in. Tampa back in that one, 3-1. They are 2 shots up on South Beach. So they have been applying some pressure, but Dunk has just been shutting the door there for South Beach, like he has all season long. Crave Dog, meanwhile, doing Crave Dog things. Bears one goes underneath Outcast Avenger. That's right, I said it. Outcast Avenger is out there. He's between the pipes there. Coffee Time, Mariota, Maroon. It's all right, though. Hey, 2-0 early in the game. They haven't got a shot yet. He's just warming up. Oh, and Mayers. Coffee Time tries to get in there with the stick, but Mayers kind of dodges it, goes around it, shoots it short side through traffic. I'm going to try to get Mediocre stream on here. Mediocre. Crave Dog, meanwhile, doing Crave Dog stuff again. And Lost Boys in a hole right now, 4-0. But if I know anything about Outcast, and I do, he's undeniable. He's going to level up. He's going to charge. Maroon tries to go for a hit there. Mayers just kind of bounces off him. There he goes. He just needed to get one. Didn't even count as a... Wait, no, I did. Thought it didn't count. I was looking at the wrong shots on goal there. Mariota tries to go backhand on Mo. Almost eats her up. It's their first shot of the period here. Dunk, meanwhile, getting a little feature shot up here. But Tampa has managed to get another goal. I did miss that one because I'm too busy trying to figure out this other stream here. About to give up on that game completely. Give me one moment here. I'm going to try to pull up my resources. Yeah, it just does not start. All right, hey, we're gonna pick up another team here. I'll check in Hoagie the Bowler. Nobody's online. All right. Well, you know what? We're doing a try stream right now. Maroon puts one in. Gets the Lost Boys on the board here. Oh, no, they already got two. Okay, so 4-2. So Lost Boys have fought their way back in here. Looks like Nate Farms committed a no-no. I believe on Phil Kid. Undeniable. Oh, he gets lucky there. But hey, he's doing some crazy stuff. Oh, big save there. Favorite G. Meanwhile, Carney for the Blue Dragons puts one in. So we got 4-2 Hager Moose over Lost Boys. We got 4-2 South Beach over Tampa. And we got 2-1 Dragons over the Bravehearts right now. Maroon pushing it up here for the Lost Boys. Behind the net. Crave Dog's going to scoop that one up. Meanwhile, Nate Farms putting one in for his boys on the Tribe there. 4-3. Crave Dog looking to do Crave Dog stuff. Coffee Time, though. Good poke by Coffee Time. Knocked that off Crave Dog's stick. And Crave Dog just passes it right to Maroon. Says, hey, take this. Mariota picks up the ice. They need some stamina. Patient. Being nice and patient. Letting the boys get the stamina back. Shake and bake. Is that Phil Kid? I think Phil Kid has a red helmet. I don't know. Crave Dog. Mayers. Oh! It makes the initial save, but it kind of bobbles it. Ends up going in. That's just unfortunate for the undeniable one. South Beach does go offsides up there. So end of the first intermission. Blue Dragons up 2-1 over the Bravehearts. I know Carney had a goal. I missed the other ones. Oh, huge save there by Outcast. Coffee Time tries to push it down, but good defensive play there by Mayers. Coffee Time picks the puck back up, though. Gets it over to Maroon. Maroon takes a shot. Mo, good save there. Mayers gets the puck up to Crave Dog. Crave Dog pushing on in. Meanwhile, we got DBC for the Tribe. Burying one. Is that a tie game? I believe that's a tie game. DBC. 4-4. DBC, 2 goals in this one so far. Looking good. Hanger Moose. Here we go. Crave Dog. One-on-one with the Wanderer. Oh, nice little fake pump. Oh, a little fake slap. Oh, a little backhand. Oh, beauty backhand. I thought Outcast was in a pretty good spot there, but with that beauty backhand, man, he finds a way. Picks his corner. Meanwhile, Blue Dragons game. Here we go. That's what she said. Takes a shot. Looks like it was tipped in front. John Hancock putting his signature on this game. South Beach. We're up big in this one, 3-0 early. Only one goal since then. Tampa has come surging back, but South Beach definitely not wanting for offense. So we'll see if they can get their stuff together here and get back into this one. Nate Farms, nice little move. Gets the pass over to DBC, and DBC does not miss. That's a hat trick for DBC. Where's the Blackguards game? Blackguards game, that's a good question. I don't know who's streaming for them. Should have a quad box here, but tried multiple streams for the Silver Foxes Warboys game, and it is not coming through. Then I tried Hoagie the Bowler. Did not. Yeah, tried Hoagie, dude. His stream said it was not on. Sure, man. Hey, if somebody wants to put a stream name in there, I will pop it in. Coronado gets it over to Mariota. Mariota takes a 1-tee shot, goes wide. Coffee Time gets it down to Mariota, though. Mariota goes short side and scores. Meanwhile, Jamin Fish for the Bravehearts also scores. I think pulls it back to within 1 there for the Bravehearts, 3-2. In the Lost Boys, I think it is a 5-3 game. South Beach picks the funk. There's that offense I was waiting to see. Lost Venues 21. There we go. Vlad Dracula. John Hancock again for the Blue Dragons. And the Great 21. I believe that's FaZe Toxic. Putting it in for the Mike Hawks. Let's take a look and see what that score is at here. 3-3. Gotham City and the Mike Hawks tied up. Hanger Moose up 7-3 right now over the Lost Boys. Plenty of time left in that game. Tampa and South Beach tied up 5-5. There's action all over the place. Bravehearts looking to get in on Nitro here. Comeback kid. Comeback kid. Ooh, tries to get the puck up to Poo-Poo. Oh, almost an errant mistake there, but the Bravehearts do not pay for that one. There is a penalty shot going on. Looks like Maroon's going to get a shot to help bring his boys back into this one. And Gotham, meanwhile, Coronado, second goal of the game there for him. Ooh, big save there by the Tribe Tendy. Doesn't look like Maroon scored that penalty shot there. Maroon back taps it over to Coffee. Coffee picks it up, gets it up to Mariota. Mariota across Mayers. Ooh, goes for the hit, misses. Mariota tries to go short side, gets saved there by Mo, I think. Meanwhile, Tampa. Oh, no, that's just a highlight from DBC earlier. That was his hat-trick goal. Crazy. He's crazy. Suffer and succotash for the Gotham City Rollers. Big goal there. Carney, meanwhile, gets a hat trick for the Blue Dragons. Dragons up 5-3 over the Bravehearts right now. 5:50 left in the second. Lost Boys down 5 goals. Mariota tried to push the pace there, but good defense there by the Angry Moose. Maroon does get a pick off. Mariota with the laser. Goes off the pipe, though. Meanwhile, looking at this Bravehearts game here, Bravehearts trying to put on some pressure. Good defense by the Blue Dragons, but Poo Poo gets that puck right back. Poo Poo behind the net, tries to go short side. Nitro with the save. Nitro's played really, really good 10D last couple nights that I've seen him play. Where did my water bottle go? There it is. Crave Dog. Oh, God. Crave Dog. He's looking to do Crave Dog things. Coffee time. Tries to hold up. Tries to poke. Ooh, and Outcast with a good save. Short side. Crave Dog, meanwhile, he's so hard to get off that puck. Mariota tries to go for the butt bump. Doesn't work. Gets it back up. Leroy Jenkins takes a shot. Big save there by Outcast. And they get it out. Maroon pushing it up. Crave Dog gets it right back. Take a look at these Gotham City. Crazy. They're up 3 in this one. Good defense there by the Mike Cox. Ace Toxic moving it up. Ace Toxic back to the point. And the D-Man tries to come in there. Good defense there. Suffering Succotash. Crazy. With the breakaway. Puts that one away. And Gotham's up 7-3 right now. Maroon trying to push it up. Oh, gets poke checked off. Mayers, good defense there. Oh, tries to go short side. Huge save at the end of the period there by Outcast. Outcast seemed to have settled down after that onslaught at the very beginning of the game. Did not start out well for the Lost Boys, but seems to have really found his balance there. Carney, meanwhile, with the breakaway. Ooh, holds up short with that quick shot with the time running out. Smart play by Carney. Pretty good shot there. Good save. Coronado pushes it up. Crazy. Crazy. Ooh, tries to get in there. Good defense by the Mike Hawks. Crazy gets the puck back, though. Gets it back up to the point. And he tries to take a shot. Coronado, meanwhile, using that big frame down there, but Face Toxic will scoop it back up. Gets it over to his winger. Winger holds up. Ooh, tries to go down low, but it's picked off by Gotham. Oh, he's got speed. Whoa! Trying to go for a desperation save. Doesn't work. It's puck over to Coronado. Coronado puts that away. I believe that's a hat trick for Coronado. Ooh, looks like there's going to be a penalty on the Lost Boys. Meanwhile, Tampa and South Beach in a tie game, 5-5, 11 minutes left in the third. And DBC breaks the tie with his 4th goal on the night. DBC with an assist from State Farm. State Farm with an assist from Nate Farms and JG. Meanwhile, on the penalty shot, looks like it's Crave Dog. That will be his 4th goal of that game. Puts him up 9-3. One more goal by the Hanger Moose. That will be a mercy. Let's see if the Lost Boys can hold on. Oh, but it's Crave again. He quickly ends that one. And that will be an end to that game. Just got to forget that one. Move on to the next, but it's a tough team, and Crave Dog's doing Crave Dog things. It's hard for anybody to stop them. Meanwhile, South Beach and Tampa. Tampa holding on to this 1-goal lead. 8.5 minutes left in the third. Let's see if they can add to it. Never a comfortable feeling, even being up 1-0 against South Beach. You know they got the firepower to bring it back anytime. The Dragons, meanwhile, 5-3. Sent it down for an icing. 17 minutes left in that game. Bravehearts as well. Definitely capable team to bring that back. South Beach, meanwhile, goes backhand. Takes a weird kind of hop. Ends up going over the goalie's shoulder. Oh, not going to watch a replay on that one. But South Beach does tie it up. 5 minutes left in the third here, and it is a fresh game. South Beach, ooh, pressuring, but good defense there by DBC. He gets it over to JG. JG gets it to Nate Farms. Nate Farms, ooh, tries to go short side. Dunk, though. Huge save. Gotham City, meanwhile, up big. 8-3 over the Mike Hawks in that one. That was a close game when we first tuned in, but Gotham has kind of run away with it here as of late. Meanwhile, Nitro playing really, really good goaltending there for the Blue Dragons. They're making it hard for the Bravehearts to really get anything done. Huge hit there by Johnny Hancock. He's going to try to push that up. See if he can't get another one on board here, but good defense there by the Bravehearts. Comeback kid pushing the pace. Ooh, tries to go short side. Nitro, though, with the save. Hancock tries to make a pass over to his D-man, but comeback kid got in the way. They keep it in the zone, but they get it back, and Carney is going to the races. Trying to go short side there. Good save by the Tendy. Another big save. I don't know who Holidays is, but playing really, really well. Crazy, meanwhile, they're for Gotham City, putting in another one. Whoa, and JG takes it in. Kind of comes off a stick, ends up going 5-hole on dunk. And the little high knees action. And the captain makes it happen. Puts Tampa up 1. Still plenty of time here. For South Beach to try to come back and at least push it to overtime here. Gotham, meanwhile, looking for that last goal here to put this one away. But oh, phase. Some nifty little moves there. Oh, and the D-man comes in, tries to take a shot, ends up getting tripped up. That's going to be a penalty shot for the Mike Hawks. Nate Farms, meanwhile, 30 seconds left. Penalty shot here for the Tribe. Who's it going to be? DBC. Carney with a big shot. Big saves there. Braveheart Stendy. I'm unfamiliar with Holidays. I could look it up. Don't know who that is, but they've been playing extremely well. Oh, it's Sal Pip. It's Sal Pip. That makes sense. That does look like Sal Pip. Playing really well there in net. Ooh, gets Buck up. Here we go. Poo-poo. Poo-poo. Nitro, though, does not back down. Tampa, up 1. Did not score on that penalty shot. I don't know why I took my eyes off that. Nate Farms. Trying to buy some time here. Tries to get it up the boards, but it's picked off. South Beach. And South Beach is going to get a penalty shot here with 13 seconds left with the chance to tie it up. Bill Kidd. And he does it! Phil Kidd with a penalty, 13 seconds left. Puts South Beach even, 7-7. Both have 19 shots on goal. Unless some magic here can happen in the last little moment. Looks like they're going to be going to overtime. And meanwhile, John Hancock with a hattie for himself. Was the Dragons up 6-3 over the Bravehearts. 1 minute left. It looks like that's probably going to end up doing it for that game. So the Blue Dragons going to take that one against a very tough Bravehearts team. The Hawks did manage to score on that penalty shot. Down 5 now. What? Ooh! Hendry tried the little Datsuk flip, but it was denied. And that is going to run it out on that game. Blue Dragons take that one against the Bravehearts with a final score of 6-3. It's like Hancock had 3 goals in that one. Carney had 3 goals and 3 assists in that one. Nitro had an 870 save percentage. Fantastic. Take it easy, though. Sal Pip. Also, hey, great performance there. Faced 26 shots. So it's a tough squad to beat, for sure. Well done there by both teams. And the Mycocks, don't look now, but force of the issue, making the Gotham City Rollers. They were 1 goal away from mercy in this one out. They're really making them work for it. Good on them. Crazy, doing some shenanigans behind the net. Oh, he still has that puck, but he does. He finds Coronado, and Coronado buries that one. It's 4th goal in this game for Coronado. Here we go, overtime game. We got Tampa versus South Beach. Sorry, I'm working alone here, so I don't want to take my eyes off this. So I know we got games just doing nothing, but I'll miss this overtime. Big save there by Dump. And South Beach trying to push the pace up. DBC, good defense there. JG gets the puck. Moves over to Nate Farms. Nate Farms back to DBC. DBC tries to shoot it short side, but Dunk denies that one. It's Phil M30. Let's see if he's in this one. He is not. And with 40 seconds left in the Gotham City Hawks game, the Gotham City Rollers are going to take that one. But good showing there by the Mike Hawks. Nate Farms with an interception. He's pushing it up the other side. Tries to get it back to JG. Let's go. Errant pass there. Goes back. JG will collect it in his zone. Look to push up pace. Gets it up to Nate Farms. Nate Farms tries to get a pass down to DBC. Good defense there by South Beach. Uh-oh. And now they're pushing the pace. Oh, gets it back to the point. Takes a shot. Nate Farms with a block there. JG tries to scoop it up, but forgets the puck. Ooh, but good defense there. Goes down low, a little backhand shot, but JG intercepts that. Big hit. Big hit on DBC, but Nate Farms picks the puck up. Oh, it does a little between the legs dig. Ends up losing it. Good defense there by South Beach. And now they're back on the attack. Oh, what's going to happen? Tries to go in, just get it to the net, but Nate Farms picks that one up. Nate Farms pushing up along the side. Misses the hit. Nate Farms, tries to go behind the net, but puck just kind of ricochets off the net. Ooh, another little move there. Oh, Nate Farms trying to go a little fancy. Oh, DBC goes in for the hip check, but misses. JG stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh, good save there by the Tampa goaltender. JG picks it up. Looks to carry it across the line. Ooh, almost at offsides. And JG wisely just sends out along the boards. DBC is there. He tries to get it back up to the point. Does. Gets up to Nate Farms. Nate Farms looking. Gets it down to JG. Oh, JG goes back to the point. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Kind of goes in. Oh, gets it down. Okay, big hit there by South Beach. Oh, and the race is on. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Pass and score. And South Beach will take that one in an overtime win. But there is a silver side to that. With it going to OT, Tampa does get a point. And South Beach only gets 2. All right, I got the other games all queued up here. Boop. 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 All right, let's hop into these other games. Ooh. What's this? It's always something. All right, Port City Sewer Kings. Anybody got a... We got for the Sewer Kings. Anybody? Sewer Kings, Sewer Kings, Sewer Kings? Anybody? Anybody? What a Blackguard playing. All right. If anybody from the Sewer Kings, if anybody's streaming for their team, let me know. Yeah, Hoagie's up now. Yeah, we got Hoagie. Port City, Hoagie. Slicers, Port City Flames. 9-5 right now. In the third. I'm missing another stream, though. Ovi's stream is not working. So, somebody for the Sewer Kings, if they have a stream. His is just a black screen. I don't know what's up with that. Slicers looking like they're going to take this one. 28 seconds left in the third with the score at 9-5 so far. Dragons and Degenerates have started. Tampa is looking for their next opponent. Try it again here, but yeah, Obi stream is just a black square. And the Slicers are going to take their first game of the night against Port City Flames. The final score 9-5. Looks like Hoagie had 5 goals, and that one Stefano with 3. Big offensive showing there for the Slicers. Meanwhile, Dragons taking a face-off in the Degenerates offensive zone. They got Degenerates have their new goalie, Rain, out there. Johnny Longtwig. We got Why Am I So Raw? And we got Cheese Man. That's Phoenix, I believe. I'm going to get some water. Thrasher fan. Got it going. Let me find my link. Okay. All right, I'm back. What did I miss? Looks like it's going to be a penalty here in the Blue Dragons Degenerates game. Oh, it's Vlad Dracula biting the neck of Johnny Longtwig, and you just can't do that in a professional hockey game. It's frowned upon. So Johnny Longtwig is going to get a penalty shot opportunity here. This guy's nasty. Nitro gets the flying poker. He outdoes him. Put it in the player stream to lead chat. Okay, Thrasher. Thank you, buddy. Give me a second. I'll go take a peek. And there, yep, sure enough, there it is, buddy. Appreciate you. Go ahead and swap this out for that. There we go. Now we're cooking. Thank you, Thrasher. Appreciate you, bud. All right, so we got everything where it needs to be right now. We got Gotham City and Tampa. This is going to be a good one. And Tampa's going to want this. They're coming out firing, but Gotham's been playing really good with their new addition, Crazy, over there. Who I have the pleasure of playing with. Oh, and he gets a tipper, Coronado. Who runs Silver Big Tipper? Come on, Coronado. What are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. That was a great goal. Good setup. Everybody's where they need to be. Meanwhile, the generous Longtwig gets back up to Phoenix. Phoenix kind of coming in. Ooh, good poke there by Knight. I think that's Joker 420, if I do believe so. I could be completely wrong. Meanwhile, DBC. DBC. Let me just put myself on Do Not Disturb. There we go. I shouldn't hear those little annoying beeps anymore. All right, what am I missing? What am I missing? Sewer King, Port City. Whistling. Back to Juicy. Juicy, back to tripping. Turpin takes a shot, but it's saved by Neatman. Whistling Cloud goes in. Ooh, can't get the job done. Juicy. Ooh, eggs. Eggs up the boss. Boss to Ovi. Ovi back to boss. Oh, and boss buries it on tables. That's Smoky Pickle, I think. Boss Games with a good goal. Nate Farms, meanwhile. Oh, okay. Tampa's up. Oh, yeah. 1-1. 1-1 tie. So I know Coronado had the tipper. I didn't see who scored for Tampa. Oh, it was DVC. Never mind. Good defense there by Phoenix. For the Degenerates. He gets it over to Why Am I So Raw? Why Am I So Raw? Meanwhile, LT and gets tripped up. And he's going to get a penalty shot. Uh-oh, boss. On a breakaway for Port City. And he buries it. That's 2 for him so far in this game. Aviator with a big save. Coronado passing it to no one. Crazy, though. Picks that one back up. Uh-oh. Why am I so raw for the Degenerates? Buries that penalty shot. Puts them up 2-0 right now over the Blue Dragons. Crazy gets it up to the point, but good pick there by DBC. DBC gets it up to Mikey PT. Mikey PT coming in. Tries to get it over to DBC, but good defense there by Coronado. Way to get in front of that one. Coronado, meanwhile, carrying the puck. That's a spin moves. Gets it over to Crazy. Crazy with the shot, but that's it. Sewer Kings looking to try to get back into this one. Meanwhile, Hoagie up top. With a little backhander there. Johnny Hancock still upset about being bit by Johnny Longtwig. That was an anger goal. Portage. Zephyr. Zephyr to Nincompoop. Nincompoop to Zephyr. Ooh, Zephyr with the shot, but big save there. Backhanded by Swoley. Sewer Kings whistling. He gets it down to Trippin. Trippin kind of loses the puck. Obi collects it. Gets it up to Eggs. We got Gotham on a push, too. Oh, meanwhile. That's Why Am I So Raw for the Degenerates. Puts one in, but hey. Let's take a look at the score there for the Degenerates over the Blue Dragons. And what do we see? Oh, never mind. I thought it was 3-0. It's 2-1. So ignore what I just said. No, ribeye with a 1T for the Blue Dragons. That's what she said. Gotham City, Tampa tied up 1-1. Slicers up 1-0 with that Hoagie goal. Oh, Stefano and Hoagie back together again. Oh, Stefano takes a rip and Buck is in the front of the net. My hero with a huge play there to tip that one in. And the Slice are going to go up 2-0 right now on Portage. Meanwhile, Joker, 420 for the Blue Dragons, puts one in. That's going to tie that one up. Blue Dragons Degenerates tied up 2-2. Eggs, too. Rifle drum. Going to get the Port City Flames on the board here. Again, 3-0 though. And hey, what do we say about 3-0 games? Zephyrus for Portage, meanwhile. Zepharius, he gets them on the board. Dragons up 3-2 on the Degenerates. We got the Portage Money Shots getting on the board. They're down 2-1 against the Slicers. We got Sewer Kings down 3-0 right now, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're going to get the next goal here. And Tampa and Gotham City all tied up 1-1. Blue Dragon, meanwhile, Joker. Ooh, good save there by Rain. Gets it over to Vlad. Back to the point. Ribeye tries to get it down to Joker, but it's picked off by Phoenix. Ooh, big save there, Nitro. And Joker moving with John Hancock. Ooh, tries to get the pass back, but looks like Ribeye is there. Ribeye gets it down. Ooh, good save there by Rain. Aviator, meanwhile. Ooh, big save by Aviator. On a puck that was kind of squirrely. Sewer Kings, this is it. This is their opportunity here. Whistling. Ooh, big save there, though. By Neatman. That's Vinner. At least I think it is. I don't know. Y'all need to stop naming your shit other than your gamer tags. Portage, meanwhile. Who was that for Portage? Swoley. He's getting in on the action. That's tied up 2-2. We got some really good games here in this second game slot. Buck. Kind of a rare mistake there by him. Ends up getting the puck back to Zephyr, but good defense. And Hoagie picks that one back up. And that's one of the scary things about the Sicilian Slicers. Their forwards, very defensive-oriented, very obnoxious to play against. And it looks like the Blue Dragons, John Hancock, playing that sweet, sweet violin. Papa Palpatine coming in hot, subscribing to Tier 1. 19 months, buddy. Congrats. Good to see you, man. Howdy ho, indeed. Gotham, meanwhile, up 2-1 here. I missed a goal. My bad. Zephyr trying to come in there. Good defense there by Buck. Ends up getting a blocked shot. Zephyr. Ooh, he's dancing. Ooh, Stefano with the poke, though, but Zephyr picks it right back up. Zephyr takes a shot from the point, but Guns is on it. Hendry gets it over to Coronado. Coronado with that big frame, dude. Running that big dude with truck. I love it. You love to see it. Over to Hendry. Takes his shot. Good save there by Favorite G. Crazy picks it up. He takes a shot. 5 seconds left in the second period here. Good defense there for the Degenerates. 2-1 here in the Gotham City Tampa game, and Port City still up 3-0 over the Sewer Kings. Sewer Kings looking to try to get their first goal. Break on through to the other side. I feel like it's coming right now. Whistling Cloud. If he can win this face-off, and he doesn't because I jinxed it. Ovi, he's got the puck. He's going to take it himself. He's saying, hey, let this D-man get some action. Oh, but he hangs out up at the point. He gets it down to Boss. Smart play there. Big save there by Smokey Pickle. That one was kind of sliding on him, but he managed to lock it in. All right, all right. Here we go. Crazy on a P shot for Gotham. Big save by Favorite G. Uh-oh, here we go. Juicy, Juicy. Woo! With the nice little between the legs pass back to Whistling Cloud, and he put it in. It's like clockwork, fellas. They were down 3-0. They are now down 3-1. Meanwhile, all of my shit has frozen. And it's back. Thought my internet went out. Could have been an EMP. I don't know. And Ovi for Port City erases that confidence-boosting goal. Puts them back up by 3. Ribeye takes a shot. Good save there by Rain. Let's take a look at this Tampa Bay one. We got Tampa all picked up by Crazy. Oh, he's on the rush. Oh, and he goes backhand. Just when you thought maybe Tampa was going to be able to get some sustained offensive pressure there. Try to tie that one back up. Crazy picks that off and takes advantage. Meanwhile, Rifle Drum, boiled eggs down there. Why am I so wrong with a nice move for the Degenerates? Helping them get back into that game, I think. They were down by one. Might have tied it up. I could be way off. No, they were down 2, so now they're down 1. Here we go. DBC. Tampa. Ooh, Aviator. And the Blue Dragons erased that one really quick. That's Joker getting in on the action. Sewer Kings are down 5-1 right now. Against Support City Flames. Playing a really, really good game. Dinner Ganson having himself a very good night in that. Aviator, a nice little poke there. Oh, Johnny Longtwig! Johnny Longtwig. I think he's becoming a drag. He's becoming a vampire as we speak, summoning some of his Johnny Hancock-esque type moves there. Bear that one. Bots Games, meanwhile, for the Port City Flames, puts another one in. That game's getting out of hand there. Sewer King's really going to need to buckle down and stem the flow here. But the Port City Flames are putting it on right now. Ooh, good feed from Nate Farms over to Mikey PT, but better save there by Aviator, who's kind of having himself a resurgence. I think this is this speaks to his first year in the league. Gritty, meanwhile, with a nasty, disgusting, dirty goal. Oh, we got a penalty shot coming up here. Ooh, it looks like Ovi's going to get a chance to extend their lead here. Portage, meanwhile, has taken a 3-2 lead over the Slicers. And Ovi does not miss. The great one. The grade 8. 7-1 right now. Still in the second period, so there's no threat just yet of a mercy. But Sewer King's going to have to try to figure something out. Whistling with the good defensive play, but ends up giving it right back up to Ovi. Ovi with the shot, and it goes in. I think it was tipped in front by Boss. And it was. Degenerates down by 1. Why am I so raw driving the net? But good defense there by the Blue Dragons. And it's Johnny Hancock getting it back to Ribeye. Ribeye back to Hancock for a 1-T, but good save by Rain. Johnny Longtwig, meanwhile, pushing it up. Ooh, good save there by Nitro. Portage, meanwhile, we're on the defensive there. Looks like Hoagie, the captain, putting the team on his back here, trying to get him back into that one. And he does, because that ties her up. Gotham, meanwhile, up 4-1 right now on the Tampa Bay Tribe. Ooh, and Hoagie getting a rebound. Putting that one in, putting the Slicers up 4-3 in that game. Blue Dragons, big saves there by Rain. Dragons were looking to add on to their lead. Meanwhile, fourth period starting here. No, not Luigi subscribing with Prime. 8 months and running, dude. Well done. Well done. Ooh, and Stefano puts one in. They're going to go up by 2 over the Portage Money Shots right now. Mikey BT trying to get it in. Aviator playing really well. What I was saying before is it feels like Aviator has him one of those seasons very similar to the first season, which I had the pleasure of playing with them for that Tampa Bay Tribe team, actually. But he's having himself a year. This is some of the best goaltending I've seen Aviator play. And that's saying something because he had a fantastic first year of the league. Meanwhile, Joker goes in and puts one away. Swoley, meanwhile, cutting into that 2-goal lead. We got action on the left side of the screen. So Portage only down 1 now. Meanwhile, the Blue Dragons extend their lead up 2. With time kind of ticking down here. Only a minute and a half left. Degenerates are really going to have to start pressing. And it looks like Rifle Drum, that's going to be a hat trick for him. That one's just getting out of hand, I think, for the Sewer Kings. They might need to just flush that one. Only 8 seconds left. Looks like it's going to end up being a mercy in that one. Nine to 1. Yeah, that's going to do it there for the Portage Sewer Kings game. Meanwhile, oh, Mike BT trying to make a pass over to DBC, but good pick off there by Crazy. Nate Farms picks it back up, though. Nate Farms trying to get in there, but Crazy's just having himself a defensive night. Coronado, even with that big frame, trying to get down to Crazy. But it's picked off there by DBC. DBC looking for Mikey PT. Back to DBC. And Aviator! What the hell, man? Making us all look bad. And as somebody who unfortunately played and lost 3 games last night in net, I can say what he is doing right now is not easy. It might look like he's just flip-flopping around, but he's making some really educated guesses here. Very high-level intelligent play there by Aviator. Coronado pushing the pace meanwhile. Ooh. And the Blue Dragons are going to take that one against the Degenerates. So Blue Dragons having themselves a very, very good night tonight so far. That's 2 wins for them so far on the evening. Gotham, meanwhile, gets it over to Crazy, but big save there by Tampa favorite G. Crazy keeps possession of the puck, though. He's dancing around, doing some fancy stuff. Oh, gives it down to Mikey PT. Mikey PT up. Oh, man, big hit there by Gritty, but Nate Farms does pick it up. Nate Farms on the rush. I couldn't see what happened, but it looks like Aviator probably made a save. I don't know. Meanwhile, Hoagie puts another one in. I think that's a hattie for him, or maybe that's his 4th goal. I don't see many hats out there, but they're in Portage. Oh, and DBC gets to that puck first, tries for a backhand, but Aviator shuts the door. He's 23 shots so far. Only let 2 in. Portage starting the 3rd period here. They're only down by 2, but it looks like the Slicers have kind of gotten into a rhythm here. Let's see if Hare can stand on his head here. Stefano tries to go around the net. Ooh, there we go. Swoley. Oh, he's off to the races. He's going to get to this puck first, but he's got 3 Slicers behind him. Wisely dumps that back over to Zephyr. Zephyr kind of takes it up high here. Oh, good poke there by Hoagie, and Hoagie's going to have a breakaway here. And he just does not miss those. He's so good moving left to right with the stick and the timing he's got on that. It's very, very crappy when you're on the receiving end of one of those. So the Slicers are up 3 here in this one, but plenty of time. Stefano with a little reverse hit there. Stefano tries to go cross crease, but it does get picked off. Good defense there by Portage. Swoley, meanwhile, with Zephyr. Oh, tries to go short side. Just barely misses. Gets back up nincompoop. Good defense there by the Slicers. Oh, Zephyr, though, doing a good job keeping that puck in their zone. Kind of gets away from them. Can't nincompoop beat it out? He does. Stefano right on his heels, though. Picks it up. Now keeps it. Tries to go backhand. We got Buck there getting it back to Hoagie at the point. Back to Buck. Buck with a 1T. Good save there by Hare, though. Mikey PT, meanwhile, Tampa need one. But Aviator just seems like a brick wall back there. Aviator, again, with the diving save. Madness. He's pandemonium. I think he's probably got like 3 or 4 at least desperation saves. And those are the only ones I've seen. Hoagie to Stefano. Oh, no, what's that puck going? Oh, there he goes. Swoley on a break here. Let's see if Buck can slow him down, stop him. Good save there. Meanwhile, DBC trying to make something happen, but Coronado, again, with that huge big guy. I don't know what, he's playing power forward or something with truck. Just wrecking dudes. Coronado gets it back over to Crazy. Good save there by Favorite G, though. And the puck tries to get up, but Coronado picks that back up. Tries to go backhand. Looks like there's going to be a penalty. Oh, no, the game's over. Oh, my God. Where am I been? Gotham's going to take that one. Aviator. What a performance by Aviator. Somebody better buy him a steak dinner. That was just a great performance. Not that the other Gotham City players did not perform well, but yeah, there you go. Spectacular. I mean, Aviator was standing on his head throughout that game. I'm sure there's a lot of great job Aviators going on right now, but look at that. There you go. That'll end up in the highlights. Those will be featured shots there, I think, come Livewire. Let's see if Portage can get something done here. They're going to need one right about now. So Swoley's moving it up with Zephyr. Zephyr takes a shot, but Guns, big save there. Gets it out. Gets it over to Stefano, up the Hogue father. Getting it over to his boy Buck. Buck back to Stefano, but good defense there by Nincompoop. Nincompoop to Swoley. Swoley to Zephyr. Zephyr trying to push it up, but see there. It's just Slicers forwards, man. They play this really, really in-your-face, aggressive style of defense that's kind of just suffocating. Very effective, though. Hoagie. Ooh. Tries to go far side, but good defense there by Nincompoop. And there's the stick lip by Stefano. That's what I'm talking about. It's just this they play very close. Kind of a man defense. Oh, and Stefano just lays Zephyr out. Timed that perfectly. But Hoagie trips up Nincompoop. They're going to need to get this one Portage, I think, if they want a shot. Looks like we got Blackguard Blue Dragon starting up. Don't know if that's going to be one of the games that we're watching. I'm going to try to switch some of these streams over now. Don't want to miss this, though. Nincompoop. Can he put this one in? And he does! 54 seconds left, down 2. Portage does have a shot here, but they're going to need to operate with some urgency. Just going to stay put right now. Let's finish that game out up top, and then we'll tune into the other ones. And there's a delayed penalty. It's Stefano. Accidentally with the stick lift there. Ends up turning it into a slashing, and it's going to give Zephyr a chance. And Zephyr, very talented. And that's what Zephyr's capable of. Meanwhile, Nihilistic Yeti, John Thackeray for the Blackguard puts one in for a 1-0 lead so far over the Blue Dragons, who are pretty hot right now. That's going to be an interesting game. That actually might be one of the featured games, so. Here we go, Buck Neeson. Gonna take that one back. Just don't want to lose the puck. Give them an opportunity here. Ooh. Yeah, Portage gonna have to be aggressive here. Oh, and Stefano somehow finds Hoagie, and Hoagie puts it in, so that kind of erases that one goal. I don't know what I'm trying to say. They were down 1 goal, now they're down 2 again. And I don't know if there's quite enough time. 30 seconds, it can be done. It can be done. Meanwhile, Gage for the Blackguard puts another one in on Nitro. He's had himself a pretty good night. Stefano on a breakaway. Ooh, tries to go backhand, but just ran out of real estate. Zephyr gets puck up. Gonna have to feed that to Swoley. You gotta get ready. Yep, there you go. And Swoley's got it and goes in. And good defense there by the Slicers. And that's gonna do it. The Slicers are gonna defeat the Portage Money Shots with a final score of 8-6. Nope, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it. That's me. 9-6. 0.1 second. What was I thinking? Of course there's plenty of time for Buck Neeson to score a goal. Eat a Snickers, meanwhile, coming down, scoring, and the Blackguard are coming out swinging 3-0. The Blue Dragons will get the next goal in that game. Mark my words. Switch over to these other streams here. Boop, 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 boop. Refresh. And will we know? We probably will not know. Why? Well, maybe we will know. What was the other one? Hold on. Hold on. We got 9 million screens I got to go through here. Where is the media? There we go. Boom, boom, boom. What were we watching before? Is it Blackout? It's Coop Daddy. Silverside? I can't. I don't know. There we go. Let's put the black cards game on. Oh, 4-0. I was wrong. Black cards. Oh, 4-0 in that one. Meanwhile, Jam Mac, crazy Bostonian, putting one in for the War Boys. 3-0 right now over the Lost Boys. The Battle of the Boys. Of course, mediocre client plays with no names, which I don't blame him. He's in net. So I'm just gonna guess that's Mariota with the butt check. That's Maroon trying to go for a hit. Misses. What did I miss? What did I miss? Dragons getting on the board. They're up, or they're down 3 goals, but oh, and big save Dave there with a big save. Gets it over to Snickers. Ooh, Snickers eats a big hit. Joker delivering that one. Meanwhile, we got a goal. Jam Mac. Gonna put him up 4-0 in that one. Gotham City South Beach tied at 1-1. Eat a Snickers coming in on Nitro and does him dirty. Big saves again by Aviator. Aviator's going to have his work cut out for him on this one, but we'll see if he can keep up his antics. I'm excited to watch. Also excited to see if Coronado's big frame here. Maybe there's some little sneaky advantage he gets by playing that way. Kind of a league dominated by short, small, fast guys. Coronado's coming out saying, nah. Port City and Portage. That'll be fun to say. That game's getting ready to go here. Oh, clicked on the wrong thing. Blocked my screen. There we go. I can see clearly now. The screen is gone. All right. Oh, a Nitro with a nice little flying poke check. He gets it over to Joker, and they're sprung. Oh, Joker trying to come in, but good defensive play there. Oh, gets it back to Hancock, but you saved by Aquino. Eat a Snickers. Dodges that Dracula. And Gage coming in. Gage gets it over to Nihilistic Yeti. And Yeti puts it in. Meanwhile, South Beach. Oh, and that's Crazy. Pushing it up to Gritty. And Gritty pushing it in. Go! Getting it over to Crazy. And Crazy just kind of double taps it to get it past Dunk. That was a good initial save there by Dunk, but Crazy stuck with it. Somehow got a stick on it. Just pushed that one across the finish line. Meanwhile, War Boys score again. The Lost Boys did get a goal. It's 6-1 in that game. Coming to the end of the first here. 2 minutes left in that. Looks like Dracula is out there biting people again. Phil Kid, meanwhile, gets one past Aviator. Probably throw that puck onto the bench, because that's a keeper. And Nitro makes a save on Phil Kid. Was that Phil Kid? No, I don't know that one. Thackeray. Yeti. On Yeti. My bad. Jay Thomas. Jaybird. Showing he can do more than hit. Scoring a 1-T there. Play of the period. big save there by Venner. Oh, and rifle draw missprung up there. Gets it over to Boss, and Boss goes backhand and buries it. End of the period coming up here. South Beach looking to do something, but that one's going to remain tied up after the first period. Gotham City and South Beach in a fun one. Yeah, it looks like the War Boy's slick. Highly touted rookie Slick. Got a chance to play with him a couple of times. Very, very talented skater. I'm getting that little wraparound there. Ovi pushing the pace. Oh, Swoley with a pick. Swoley gets up to Nincompoop. Nincompoop back to Zephyr. And Zephyr elects to kind of go back with it. Let his boys regroup a little bit. Oh, and Zephyr gets eaten up there by Rifle Drum. Rifle Drum on the breakaway, and he's going to put that one away. Port City currently up 2-0 here. 10 minutes left in the first. Zephyr, though, ooh, tries to get a slapper, but Ovi delivers the boom. Boss gets it up to Rifle, but good defense there by Nincompoop. Nincompoop back to Zephyr. Zephyr get over to Swoy. They're going on the offensive side. Kino, meanwhile, with a nice little glove save on a shot from John Hancock. Blackguard up big right now in this one, 6-1 currently. John Hancock laying a nice little between the legs pass to Joker. And Joker goes downtown, beating Aquino short side. And the Dragons pushing their way back into this one, down 6-2 right now. Meanwhile, Hare with a big save. Keep his boys where they're at. Eat Snickers gets back to Yeti. Yeti down to Gage for a 1-2, but Nitro with the save. South Beach, Phil Kid, meanwhile, with that red helmet. That's how I can tell it's Phil Kid. Reminds me of Chick-fil-A. Maybe he's the Chick-fil-A kid. Maybe he was part of the Chick-fil-A kids program. Kids Club. Chick-fil-A Kids Club. Little chickadee. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. And I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, Gotham and South Beach tied up 3-3. Blackguard Dragon still at 6-2. Portage put one on the board there. And it looks like the Lost Boys tapped out of that one. Maybe there was a disconnect or something? Uh-oh. Score, but it was being waved off. Yeah, no good. Can't do that. You can't do that. You should know better. Crazy, meanwhile, moving up the puck here for Gotham City. Crazy, doing some crazy stuff. Ooh. Good defense there by South Beach. Cook gets it over to Phil Kid. Phil Kid tries to get rid of it, but couldn't get a good shot off. And see streams here. Boop, boop, boop. And we're try-boxing. Actually... Big save there by Dunk. Keeps that one tied up. We got Boston Rifle Draw moving. Ooh, nope. Zephyr gets it over to Nincompoop. Nincompoop, Zephyr. Boss comes in, delivers a huge hit. That's a yard sale. Boss somehow managed to keep... Oh, and that's going to be a penalty. And drew it between his legs. Somebody came in and tripped him up a little bit. He's going to get a penalty. Zephyr. Meanwhile, Pigs. Eat a Snickers. Ooh, big save there by Nitro. Snickers gets the puck back. Gets it up to Yeti. Yeti does a little dance around Joker. Oh, and Snickers. Somebody got a stick on it. Does a little razzle-dazzle. Meanwhile, Boss on the penalty shot buries that. Puts them up 3-1. Ribeye with a little rip at the end of the period here, but that'll be enough time there. Gage tries to take a shot, but that'll be the end of that one. Gotham City, South Beach. Meanwhile, Gotham in South Beach's zone. Takes a shot through traffic, but Dunk picks that one up. Keeps this one tied up, 3-3. And this is good for South Beach and Gotham City. Both teams currently sitting in playoff spots. These are the types of games you're going to get come playoffs. They're not going to be easy. So this is good practice here. Coronado, ooh, trying to get the puck back to Gritty there, but can't make a pass when the person's that close. It's nearly impossible. Why? I don't know. You can make a 50-foot flip pass, but not if they're 2 feet next to you, dude. You're not going to connect on that. Now, who do you think you are? Big hit there by Coronado. Using that truculence and that big frame to his advantage. Ooh, Swoley with a little backhand, but Vinner says no. Gets it down to Zephyr. Ooh, good defense there by Boss to just kind of keep it. Oh, but a big hit there on Nincompoop. And I guess he touched the puck there. Phil Kid, meanwhile, for South Beach. Breaks the tie at 3.6 seconds. Those end of the period. Those are ball breakers. So South Beach going to go to the third period up 1, 4-3. Meanwhile, the Dragons... Third period, they got plenty of time here, but probably want to start getting something on the board here, but easier said than done when you got a Keno in net. That big save Dave, dude. That's no joke. Joker. Ooh, tries to go short side there, but Akito in good position. Oh, Joker behind the net. Nice little self-pass, but he gets met with a hit by Yeti. Snickers pushing it up. Woo! Tries to get it over to Yeti, but good defense there by the Blue Dragons, and Joker with a breakaway. Oh, and he does a razzly-dazzly move. Good defense there by Gage, though. Yeti up to Gage. Gage with some speed. Holds up. Oh! Loses the puck, but takes a nice quick rip. Nitro, though, with the big save. Hancock up to Joker. They're playing with some ferocity, these two teams. Joker, a little self-pass off the boards. Trying to get it over to Hancock, but that'll work. Hancock looking for an angle. But Aquino, so patient there. Can't really get him moving. Meanwhile, Portage. Big goal there by Swoley. I think they're only down 1 now. South Beach and Gotham set to resume their battle here. Gotham with that 1-goal lead. So Portage, yes, only down 1 now. Oh, and meanwhile, Swoley moving it up. Oh, and goes short side. Capitalizes 2 goals in quick succession. Swoley gets his team tied up here. Halfway through the second period. South Beach. Oh, nice little pass there. Coronado Oh, trying to get in there. Gritty picks it up. Nice pass to Crazy, and Crazy tries to go backhand, but great save by Dunk. Meanwhile, Zephyrus Portage is just popping off right now. Quick pause here. Port City not messing around with this momentum. Oh, wow, good. And Joker holds on. Very, very nicely done by Joker. I think they're slowly but surely trying to figure out any little weaknesses that Aquino might have, which are few and far between, if any. But Joker did a really good job there of kind of masking what he wanted to do. John Hancock takes a quick shot. Kind of goes wide. Gotham, meanwhile, on the push. Coronado tries to get it back to Gritty, but kind of an errant pass there. Aviator's going to scoop that one back up and make a nice little down ice pass. Oh, Crazy. Going to pick it back up. Gage, meanwhile, coming off that timeout. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Port City. Gage, meanwhile, buries one. Going to put Blackguard up by 4 right now in the halfway through the third. I mean, Snickers comes in, but Nitro with the big save. Nitro trying to just hungry hippo this. Gets it up to Ribeye. Ribeye gets it up to Joker. Joker, see what he can do. Nice little moves there, Joker. Oh, and Portage. Zephyrus scores again. I guess that timeout did not completely stop it. Gage, meanwhile, a nice little goal there against Nitro. That's a hat trick for Gage. And South Beach, meanwhile, puts one in on Aviator. Not an easy thing to do. Holds that puck, starts going left. And Boss with a hat trick of his own. So South Beach up 5-3 right now. Crazy. Trying to get his boys back in this one here. Swoley gets it over to Zephyrus. Zephyrus holding on to the puck. Doing a little dancing. Doing some dancing. Gets it over to Swoley. But big save there by Vinner. Back up to Nincompoop. Nincompoop back to Zephyr. Zephyr back to Swoley with a backhand. Big save there by Vinner. Boss looking to try to take advantage of that, but Nincompoop, good defense, and we're right back in the same situation. It's Zephyr and Swoley. Oh, and it was actually a good defensive play. Ends up getting poked, and somehow the puck goes right back to Swoley. Johnny on the spot there with a big shot and a big goal to put Portage back up by 2 right now with 3 minutes left in the second period. That might end up being our featured game up there since everybody else is in the third, well into the third. Looks like the Blackguards with 1 minute and 15 seconds left in that game is going to take it against the Blue Dragons, but the Blue Dragons have had a good night, going 2-1 right now on the night. And anytime you're facing Aquino, that's an uphill battle already in and of itself. So South Beach, meanwhile, puts another one on the board. It's K. Dieter. It's not his real name, in case you wondered. But that's going to put South Beach up by 3. Gotham, 7.5 minutes left in this one. Definitely not out of it yet. Coronado letting them know that with a big hit on Pixtafunk. Gets up to Crazy. Looking for an angle here. Try to get in here. Donk, another one of those goalies is just really pesky. Hard to deal with. Hard to figure out. Gritty, ooh, tries to get it over to Crazy, but that's a big pick by Phil Kid. Oh, and Crazy picks off Phil Kid. Phil Kid hits Crazy. Lads! Back and forth. Phil Kid over to Pixtafunk, and Pixtafunk puts it in. Meanwhile, Blue Dragons not done yet. Nacho night. Did you hear that, Mobski? It's Nacho night. Joker puts one in. 8-4, though. They will fall. Wait, no, that's the end of the... Was that it? Yeah, that's the end of the game. So, end of the game, Blackguard dude dropped the Blue Dragons 8-4, but the Blue Dragons did have a very good night, 2-1. Blackguards, not sure how they did on the evening, but definitely got that one. Meanwhile, Pixtafunk for South Beach. That's the resuming of the of the pause. He did not score again. Getting ahead of myself here. All right, I'm gonna drop that stream off here. Which one was that? That one? Yep. All right, here we go. Ooh, gets down to Coronado with a back shot, but Dunk stops that one. Oh, and here we go. Pixta again. Aviator with a huge save. Ooh, Zephyr with the shot, but Vinner. Big save. Boss gets it over to Ovi. Ovi gets it up to Rifle Drum. Rifle Drum. It's Rifle versus Swoley. And Swoley, some good defense there. Keeping him to the outside. Keeps the stick on it. Ends up picking that puck up. Nincompoop. Trying to move the puck. Gets up to Zephyr. Zephyr back to Nincompoop. Zincopoop skates it back. Gets it up to Zephyr. And he's got some speed. They left him. They got a little flat-footed on defense, and Zephyr used that speed. Came in. So in a way, it's going to put them up by 3. Meanwhile, Gotham did manage to get a goal back. 7-4. Did they get a goal back? I don't know. Oh, crazy! Puts one in. 7-5. And South Beach gonna take their time out. Not messing around. Oh, Nincompoop. Big rip there. Big save by Vinner, though. And Ovi's just gonna launch that one. Maybe hoping Boss could get there, but Swoley out hustled. Ooh, Zephyr comes in, tries to go backhand there. Big save by Vinner. Zephyr tries to get back up to Nincompoop, but the pass goes wide. There, Tenny picks it up, though, and launches it down. Gets it up to Swoley. Swoley to Zephyr. Zephyr dangles. He dangles. Oh, tries to take a shot, but it's knocked off his stick. Good defensive play there by Boss, I believe that was. Gets back to Swoley. Swoley with a quick shot. Oh, and Ovi pushes it up here. It's Rifle Drum and Boss. Boss. Ooh, good defense there by Nincompoop. Swoley. It was an errant pass, but it actually ended up working out. Now Zephyr's going to pick it up there in the corner, and Zephyr, oh, looking to take a shot short side, but Vinner is there. Meanwhile, South Beach, ooh, just big saves there by Aviator. So South Beach is going to take this one. The Aviator trying his hardest to stop it, but Pixta gets another one in there. Yeah, it looks like South Beach is going to take that game against Gotham City Rollers, but it was a very close game, down to the wire. Donk, though, with the good showing, locked it down when it needed to be locked down there at the end of the game. Zephyr eats a big hit. Swoley picks it up, though. Vinner, ah. And Zephyr puts another one up. Portage kind of running away with this one right now. Port City does have some time to work with, but 7 minutes, down 4. Not where you want to be here at the end of the third. And that one's going to come to an end. South Beach, well played there. Gotham City falls to the South Beach Snipers 8-4. You're final for that one. All right, we're going single screen. Swoley in prime time. Oh, but Vinner in prime time as well. Clinches those cheeks. Stops that one from going through. Can the Flames get back in this one? Down 4. A little over 5 minutes left. Oh, Ovi tries to go in and pick that one up, but just misses. I've done that a million times. Boss gets it. Oh, gets it over to Eggs. Eggs tries to get it over to Ovi, but Ovi, good job getting back on defense. Good try there by Boss. They just keep getting the puck back, though. Sometimes it just feels like that. Nincompoop tries to send it down towards the net. Oh, great pass by Ovi to Boss, and it pays off. Boss goes backhand. And he cuts into this lead. It is now an 8-5 game. 3.5 minutes left here in the third. Boss wins the faceoff, gets back to Ovi. Ovi trying to find a way in, but Portage does a pretty good job of standing up there at the blue line. Zephyr gonna get this one to Swoley. Swoley on a breakaway. Ooh, tries to go glove side on Vinner. Vinner says no. Boss trying to push the pace. Nincompoop. Good defense there by Nincompoop, and he finds Zephyr. Oh, and Zephyr tries to go short, but great save there by Vinner. Oh, Zephyr tries to do a little sidestep there. Ovi picks it up. Zephyr just being pesky here. Yeah, Vinner really with no other choice there. Just has to launch that one down the ice, but not what you wanted to do with a minute left, unfortunately. Not a lot of time. Swoley somehow comes up with this puck after a great defensive play, and Vinner saves it. Ovi scoops the rebound up and prevents them from getting that open net. Good defense, though, by Portage. They're really doing a good job locking this one down in the final minutes of this game here. Portage just having a hard time getting anything going, but Boss drives to the net, and he'll take it himself. It's not over yet. Port City only down 2 goals. Portage has been playing really, really sound defensively, but Port City have found a way to score a couple goals here in the last 6 minutes. If they can get another quick one. Oh! Almost. Big save there by Hare. Swoley's going to pick it up. Zephyr and Swoley are on a 2-on-1 now. Ovi just hedges his bets and goes for Zephyr. Works out. Nincompoop's met with a big boom. And he's going to throw that one out. Not enough time here. Portage is going to defeat the Port City Flames with a final score of 8-6. But what a game. Defensively, way to shut the door there. The Portage players did a really, really good job of standing them up on the blue line, making it really difficult for Port City to get back into that one. But Port City, with their talent, were still able to squeeze 2 goals out, but it just wasn't enough at the end of that one. But fantastic games all around. And Ovi says, I'm out. All right, let's move back over to the main info screen, because that's what it's called. And these are your standings. They will be updated, and we will be coming back live to you guys for Livewire on Friday, assuming there's no sicknesses or crazy things going on there. I will be preparing to go out of town. I may or may not be on that particular stream, but I know Shawnahue, Dan, the usual cast will be around, I believe, for Livewire on Friday, and these standings will get updated, and we'll kind of see how things played out. I know Blue Dragons had a good night, definitely with 2 wins and 1 loss on the night. Don't know how all the other teams fared. I know Tampa had a overtime loss, and I believe a regulation loss. I don't know how they did in their 3rd game. And also really interested to see how the Silver Foxes did. Doesn't look like it was a tremendously good night for the Lost Boys. War Boys definitely getting a mercy win over them. And I know the Lost Boys lost one of their other games by mercy as well. Mike Hawks, we did tune into one of those games. They did lose in that one, but so they were very competitive, and it was a close game towards the end. Portage winning that one against Port City Flames at the end there. Blackguard looked really good overall, so we'll see if they move up the standings at all. Gotham City, I think splitting some games there as well. Braveheart, same thing with them. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to take a look at these teams and see where they all fall on Friday, but I think there's going to be plenty of teams that are still vying for a playoff spot come the very last game of the season. I have a feeling there's going to be some insane scenarios, so we might be able to take a look at that on Friday as well and kind of run through those. But yeah, just overall great hockey being played by a lot of teams here, and it's fun to watch and it's fun to cast, and yeah, I don't really got much else, but I appreciate all of you for sticking out here with me tonight, watching the games, giving me some streams to try to help me plug some of the streams that we were having issues with. So I appreciate you. But yeah, take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will be back. Actually, I'll be out of town next Wednesday. Maybe I'll phone in or something, but I should hopefully be around by Friday, this Friday. So I'll be around for Livewire, hopefully. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you for sticking it out with me, and I will catch you all next time.